They told us solid-state batteries were always 5 years away. Every time we got close, something failed. Too fragile, too expensive, too experimental. But suddenly they're here, inside real cars, real motorcycles, real factories. And yet, not everything you're hearing is true. Because behind the headlines lies a deeper story. Of breakthroughs, half-truths, and a global race for control over the future of energy. I'm Ron Anenies, and today we're going deep into the real solid-state revolution. For decades, the dream of solid-state batteries sounded like science fiction. Imagine batteries that don't explode, charge in minutes, and power electric cars for over 1,000 kilometers on a single charge. Now, that dream has finally touched reality. From the labs of Mercedes-Benz, Rimac, and Ducati, to the production lines of CATL in China, solid-state technology has left the whiteboard and entered the real world. But is this the future we were promised? Or another overhyped illusion? Let's find out. There's an old joke among engineers. Solid-state batteries are always 5 years away, and for a long time it was true. Every prototype ended in cracks, shorts, or impossible manufacturing costs. The idea was simple. Replace the flammable liquid inside a lithium-ion battery with a solid layer, usually ceramic, that could handle heat, pressure, and higher energy density. In theory, it should have worked decades ago. In practice, the materials just weren't ready. But what's changed is scale. Today, companies aren't just building single cells. They're building full-size battery packs, installed in vehicles you can actually drive. That's a game changer. So who got there first? 3 names stand out: Mercedes, Rimac, and Ducati. Each claims to have a vehicle powered by a solid-state pack. And each one defines solid-state a little differently. See, not all solid-state batteries are truly solid. There's something called a quasi-solid-state battery, a hybrid that mixes solid particles with gels or liquids to improve conductivity. It's not 100% solid, but it offers most of the benefits: safety, energy density, and better lifespan. Mercedes and Rimac are both using this quasi-solid approach, and their results are stunning. Mercedes partnered with a company called Factorial Energy, developing cells with lithium metal anodes and a quasi-solid electrolyte. Their test vehicle is already driving over 1,200 kilometers on a single charge. Same size battery pack, 25% more range. That's an engineering miracle. Inside, the cells reach an incredible 375 Wh/kg, nearly 50% higher than current lithium-ion designs. It's like unlocking a new level of battery physics. But the real secret isn't just density, it's safety. The solid structure prevents those deadly lithium dendrites that can short and ignite a battery. Imagine a world where EV fires are basically impossible. That's the promise Mercedes is chasing. Now let's talk Rimac, the company that builds some of the fastest electric hypercars on Earth. Their solid-state pack, built with prologium cells, is pure performance madness, charging from 5% to 80% in just 6 minutes. Yes, 6 minutes. That's faster than refueling a gas car. These cells use a special silicon composite anode, not pure lithium metal, giving them immense power output while keeping structural integrity. And Rimac already has a gigafactory in Taiwan producing them, with another one under construction in France. This isn't a concept anymore. The scaling. And then there's Ducati, a solid-state motorcycle built under Volkswagen's QuantumScape partnership. When it rolled onto stage in Munich, people thought it was just a showpiece. But that bike was running real QuantumScape cells, the legendary ceramic separator with a pure lithium metal anode. These cells grow and dissolve the lithium layer every time you charge and discharge. That's how they achieve record-breaking energy density. It's fragile, it's complicated, but it's real. For the first time, QuantumScape's tech isn't in a lab, it's in a working vehicle. That moment changed everything. But as Europe celebrates its breakthroughs, one giant in China is already pushing ahead. CATL, the world's largest battery manufacturer, recently announced a prototype cell hitting 500 Wh/kg, about 40% higher than any Mercedes or Rimac cell. That means a standard-size EV could hit 1,500 kilometers of range. Or an electric airplane could actually take flight. The question now isn't if solid-state batteries will change the world. Is who will get there first. The US has QuantumScape. Europe has Mercedes and Rimac. China has CATL with manufacturing muscle that could flood the world before anyone else is ready. This is no longer just a race for technology. It's a race for dominance. Even with all this progress, the road ahead isn't smooth. Mass production is still tough. Solid-state materials are brittle. They need precision assembly, clean rooms, and perfect pressure control. And while these batteries can charge insanely fast, the infrastructure, chargers, cooling, safety systems, must evolve too. But every challenge that used to sound impossible is now in progress. Engineers are redesigning thermal systems, rethinking pack layouts, and preparing factories for a completely new kind of battery. 5 years ago, this was science fiction. Today, it's just science. The arrival of solid-state batteries means more than just better EVs. It means electric aircraft, ultralight drones, energy grids that never burn out, and medical devices that last a lifetime. We've spent decades perfecting lithium-ion, but now that era is ending. We're entering the solid age, a new chapter where energy density, safety, and sustainability collide. It's taken decades, billions of dollars, and countless failures, but humanity is finally on the edge of the most important battery breakthrough in history. So what do you think? Would you trust a solid-state battery in your next car? Or do you think it's just more hype? Tell me in the comments. And if you love seeing science go from idea to reality, hit that like button. Because this isn't the end of the story. This is just the beginning of the solid-state revolution. And trust me, the future is closer than you think.